Hey everyone! Welcome back to HQ Travel! Today we're exploring Terminal 21, one of Bangkok's most interesting shopping malls. We are here in Asok, one of the busiest areas in the city. Outside, you have everything that makes Bangkok famous: busy roads, traffic, BTS trains above you, and people moving everywhere. But just a few steps inside, the feeling completely changes. This mall is not just a place to shop. The idea here is simple, but really creative. Every floor takes you to a different city around the world. So, let's go inside and walk through the entire mall, starting from the M floor. Alright, we are starting our walk on the M floor, which is inspired by Paris. This is the first taste of what Terminal 21 is all about. Instead of feeling like a regular shopping mall, this area feels more like a small European street. As you walk around, you start noticing the details: the decorations, the signs, and the small touches that make this floor different, really different. What I like about this mall is that they just don't add few decorations and stop there. Every floor has its own personality. A few minutes ago, we were walking through the busy streets of Bangkok, and now we are walking through Paris. Now let's go one floor higher, and suddenly the atmosphere changes. Welcome to Tokyo! Compared with Paris, the floor feels much more colorful and energetic. As we walk around, we can see the Japanese influence in the design and the details around the shops. One of the things that makes Terminal 21 fun is to explore that every time you go up an escalator, it feels like you are in an arriving somewhere new. You don't really know what the next floor will look like until you go there. Are you ready for the next floor? Next, we are stopping in London. This is probably one of the easiest floors to recognize. The red double-decker bus, telephone boxes, and London Underground signs immediately catch your attention. You will notice many people stopping here for photos. Have a look. And honestly, it is easy to understand why. Seeing famous London trademarks inside the shopping mall in Bangkok feels like a little strange. But that is what exactly makes Terminal 21 memorable. It takes places we already know and puts them into a completely different environment. Now let's continue our walk. We arrive in Istanbul. This floor has a completely different feeling from the ones before it. Look at the colors, they are warmer, the details are more traditional, and the atmosphere feels calmer. This is the kind of place where walking slowly makes a big difference because you start noticing the small details around you. And after visiting a few floors, you start to understand the idea behind Terminal 21. The journey between floors is actually a part of the experience. Now we reach one of the highlights of Terminal 21, San Francisco. And this is probably the moment when many visitors stop and look around. Have a look. The Golden Gate Bridge crossing the middle of the mall, it creates really impressive view, especially from the escalators. Looking down from here, you can see how all the different floors connect together. You know what? For a shopping mall, it is a pretty creative idea. The building itself becomes a part of the attraction. after traveling around the world inside the mall, that's really amazing. Let's take a break and experience something very Bangkok. It's the well known Pier 21 food court. You know what? This place has a completely different atmosphere from the theme floor above. Here, you really see everyday Bangkok life. You have local people having lunch, office workers taking break, families eating together, and of course, tourists trying Thai food for the first time. That's really cool. The choices can honestly feel overwhelming, that's true, because there are so many options. I decided to spend some time here and try the food myself. And I think what makes Pier 21 special is not only the food, it's the atmosphere. Sitting together with people from different backgrounds and enjoying a simple meal in the middle of Bangkok's busiest areas. After the food court, I'm so full. Then let's continue to the sixth floor. This level shows a different side of Terminal 21. You know why? Here, it feels less like a travel experience and more like a normal shopping mall. You'll find the cinema, the technology shop, and mobile stores like AIS and True. This is the part that shows Terminal 21 is not only a place for tourists, it's also a mall that local people use every day. Getting tired now? Don't. Now we are heading down to the ground floor where we find Rome. This area has a much bigger and more dramatic feeling. The large columns, statues, and open space make it stand out from other floors. After exploring all the different cities above, Rome feels like a great final stop on this journey through Terminal 21. Yippee! We finally reached the lowest level, the Caribbean. You know what? Compared to the other floors, this area feels more relaxed and tropical. And after walking through Paris, Tokyo, London, Istanbul, and San Francisco, then Hollywood, Rome, and more, we have completed our journey through Terminal 21. That's really amazing. After walking through every floor, I can understand why Terminal 21 is one of the Bangkok's most memorable malls. It's not just about shopping, it's about the experience of exploring different places around the world in one building. That's so cool, right? If you enjoyed this walk, make sure to subscribe to HQ Travel to see many more videos from Bangkok and around the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.